It's hot. Okay.
Is there stats or anything?
Yeah, we're getting them out. We'll get them out before you start.
Break the box.
So this is going over the PA, so you can kind of start if you do an opening statement, and then we'll get questions.
I can after though.
You have players coming today.
I think they're hot. So
What?
I think they're hot. So watch it.
Work, big dog.
We ready? Or,
Yeah, you can make an opening statement.
Okay.
And then we'll take questions.
Yeah, and we're hot. Is it hot? Okay, hey, first of all, I just want to say what an awesome experience this has been for our program, obviously our players and our staffs, to come here and to see just the service people and what they do day in and day out, and the incredible sacrifice and toughness and teamness that they have. It's something that's going to make a huge impression on all of us for the rest of our lives. And to tie it all in, I mean, I thought the game was fitting of that, man. It wasn't pretty, but it was two teams that battled their tails off. They competed like crazy. And, you know, when I agreed to do this, playing a Tom Izzo team on an aircraft carrier, I kind of thought the game would kind of play out like this. It was not going to be a pretty game by any stretch. So I'm really proud of how we responded and you know, happy to get out of here with a win.
You got questions for the players?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something different and something you don't experience every day. But I think growing up playing on the park, it's something that helped us. And look, they had to play in it too. So like Coach said, it wasn't the prettiest game to watch, but it was just put your nose in the dirt and keep going and don't stop. And I thought it was a true test of our grit and heart, and I think we did a good job answering the bell today.
Did you give the same halftime locker room speech that you gave in the Memphis game?
It was a little similar for sure.
Is this the type of team, I talked to your coach yesterday about, kind of quiet personalities on this team, and then there's you. You know what you can do as a player. You feel like you need to give this team even more of yourself in that regard?
I feel like every team's different, and while we have guys that might not show it, they have the passion, they have the grit, and you see the fire in their eyes, and that's all that matters. You can fake it all you want, but sometimes it's the guys who are quiet, who are really locked in and have that fire. And I think even like Rasheer, he's a guy, he doesn't need to be hooting and hollering like me. You know he's locked in, and you know he's got that fire burning inside of him. You can just tell by the look in his eyes.
What was it like to play in this environment? Not the physical basketball part, but the military part, aircraft carrier, crowd.
Like Coach said, it's super cool. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event. It's something that's definitely going to stick with every single one of us for the rest of our lives. I said this in the post-game interview, but you know, we think we sacrifice stuff, but it's not any comparison to what our troops do for us. And it was truly humbling just to see how together they are, the commitment and sacrifice they make. It's something I couldn't do. They're better men than we are, and it's truly remarkable to see that.
What did you see in the second half when you guys were down 12 and just the fight and the grit that you guys showed to come back?
I think we just, you know, made a focus to get some defensive stops. I think that was the biggest thing, you know, not worry about offense or scoring, just buckling down, getting stops, and then, you know, the offense took care of itself, and, you know, Drew put us on his back and took us to the win.
What was it like shooting the ball out there with depth perception? You finally got one to go late. How big was that?
It was big, you know. I just had to trust in myself and shoot it. You know, it was definitely tough conditions with wind and playing outside and things like that. So I just had to trust my work and, you know, put it up there and it went in.
Huge shot. Big shot raw.
Mark, what stood out to you just maybe from the tour or whatever on the
I think what Drew alluded to, just the level of commitment that until you're here and meet them and hear Captain Amy explain. I mean, these guys just got done after doing, I think it was 228 straight days. I mean, seriously, these guys complain if we practice 4 straight days. I mean, like Drew, the level of commitment, the level of accountability is extraordinary here. And, you know, we can all talk about it, but, man, when you see it firsthand and meet everybody and see the type of machinery they're handling on the ship and executing, and it's so loud they have to do it with hand signals, so that's their only communication. I mean, it's like so humbling, it's crazy, man. But so I'll remember this experience for the rest of my life, and obviously I'll remember it a little better now because these guys, you know, nutted up and came through at the end. So, but really something cool, and I feel great that I was able to bring my team here and for them to experience it.
I think you're down 12, I want to say. I think you called a timeout. What are you telling your guys? What adjustments are you making? How did you get
Seth, I was just telling him it's on us, man. It was I mean, literally, I think we smoked a lay-in, 2 lay-ins, and Nolan had a great little floater in the lane, and then we had like 3 straight turnovers, and we talked at halftime about taking better care of the ball, and it was literally just like, guys, we're doing this to ourselves. Let's just slow down, and, you know, if we go down, we're going down playing, you know, the Gonzaga way. We were not doing that at the time, including defensively. We missed a bunch of assignments early defensively that we normally don't do, and so at halftime I told them, like, it's on us. But again, they showed the heart of a lion to dig in. It was not going good, and I think that shows their competitive spirit when you can flip it like that and do it. And I mean, what a great environment for a neutral site game on a ship. I mean, the crowd got us going, and I think we played off that energy. And I mean, as Drew said when we sat down here, it's like a high-level March Madness battle, you know, where you just got to find a way to win.
basically fouled out their whole team, too? His own stats, but their foul trouble down low was crushing.
Yeah, I mean, that's Drew, right? I mean, that's what he does. I mean, you alluded to the Memphis game last year. I mean, that's one of the most incredible stretches I've ever witnessed in my life, what he did with us there. You know, now, obviously, it was hard to make a shot here, and our guys knew that, so he'll get a lot more help as we move forward in normal shooting circumstances, environments. I mean, we get to enjoy this tonight on the flight home, and then, you know, it's just, obviously it's going to be definitely going into hostile territory like these guys can relate to with Texas, you know, especially after the game last year and you know, their new arena. But it'll be exciting. Be a great test for us, and then we have Kentucky after that, and then the PK 85 after that. So I don't know who the idiot is that scheduled all these games, but somebody needs to hit him over the head or something.
Drew, what was it like to battling with Sissoko down low, dealing with him, and then was it nice to not have to deal with him the last couple minutes there?
Yeah, I mean, they have a really deep front court. All their bigs are physical, strong, and I think that's just credit to like a Tom Izzo team. You always see them with big physical guys, and obviously I think one of my most important skills is to draw fouls and create foul pressure, and I think that helped a lot, obviously. But you know, we just battled, and it was definitely nice that they weren't in there at the end of the game.
You kind of just, you know, the wind's blowing when you catch it, so you just kind of try to focus on the shot. But, I mean, at the end of the day, when you put it in the air and you see it fly to the left, it's just kind of how it goes. But, you know, we all had some shots like that. But, you know, the message to everybody was just keep going, get a stop on defense, and come back and try it again. That's all you can do.